All right, now we're ready to paint the hills. So I've just drawn a few here. If you want to get some more practice, you could draw some more in this blank space up here. That'd be great. So I already have some pretty nice yellows and browns and things and greens and whatnot here. So I'm just going to keep reusing them. And that is a really good idea. That's why it's good to mix so much extra. So I'm going to start with this yellow because, I don't know, when I look at a hill, a lot of times it seems like there's yellow parts. So I'm going to start up here. And then I am going to add a little bit more of a yellowy green to it. The same way that we did the sunset's colored sky, you can mix your colors together on any other part of your painting the same exact way to make beautiful washes that change color as they go, just like the hillside does. And then I feel like it needs some contrast because this little hill that I have is really light and it doesn't really have as much variation as a natural hill would have. So I'm going to add some little things here and there for contrast, especially this little hill right here. I'm thinking this one could be really green. And I'm going to paint carefully to try not to mix the color together because that part up there is still wet. So I'm doing that and I'm not touching it. I'm leaving a little white edge. And that helps keep it from mixing together. Alright, that's looking good. I also think it needs some sort of bushes or something going on because it doesn't have quite enough interest. Or maybe a tree or something. So I'm going to add some vague shapes because this is the part, right, where I don't have as much detail as I do when I'm painting a close-up tree. So I'll just get that brown on there first. And then I'm going to take the green and I'm going to go up over the top of it and just kind of make some blobs here and there and use my best judgment on it, on what I think it should do. And I have a mix happening. So that's okay. You can just kind of make it seem like you meant to and just spread it out a little bit. That's a good way to go. And then make sure then too that you get your brush dry so you can kind of suck it up. That's another option. So when you make mistakes, don't worry about it. It's kind of permanent because it's watercolor. You can't take it back up off. There's no eraser. But you can fix it a little bit. And what I might do later, after it's set up or something for a while, is I might come back over it and add some more little details to give that just a little bit more definition as a shape. Because right now it's just a green blob. But it's a pretty nice green blob, and I think it helps. It looks like maybe a bunch of trees back there.